This is WENY News.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for clicking on the webcast. I'm Ross DiMattei. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. A building in the village of Waverly is set to be demolished today after its roof collapsed. The building at 437 Fulton Street collapsed Monday afternoon. There was no one inside, but a code enforcement officer and two contractors. They were on the roof at the time of the collapse. This building, which was an old post office, has been a trending issue for officials in the village for the past 2 years. The mayor called an emergency executive session after the collapse, where it was determined the building must come down. Environmental officials in Pennsylvania are asking for your feedback on a new proposal on natural gas drilling regulations in the state. Governor Tom Wolf's administration is working on a proposal that maps out tougher requirements on Marcellus shale drilling, including noise and waste storage and more analysis on how drilling affects water sources, schools, and playgrounds. The Department of Environmental Protection says it will allow a 45-day public comment period instead of only 30 days. They will schedule 3 public hearings, 2 in northern Pennsylvania and 1 in southwest Pennsylvania. The public comment period ends on May 19th. State officials are working to raise awareness for another large health issue in New York. Governor Cuomo says New York's acting health commissioner, Howard Zucker, he'll lead a series of events this week across the state to highlight the risks of obesity and how to fight it. A quarter of New Yorkers are considered obese and 36% are overweight. Cuomo's office says these numbers show obesity has reached epidemic levels across the state. Starbucks is pouring up a bright future for its employees. Baristas who don't already have a 4-year degree can now take advantage of the online program at Arizona State University with all tuition covered. Full-time and part-time employees are eligible except those who work at a licensed store, for example, one located inside a grocery store. Starbucks already offers 2 years of undergraduate tuition with ASU. About 70% of its workers don't have bachelor's degrees. All right, now here's meteorologist Craig Flint with a look at today's forecast. Hey, Craig.
All righty, Ross, thanks a lot. Hey, good morning to you. As we get you up to date with the forecast, and we'll just go back to yesterday for a minute because, oh man, wasn't it great? 68 degrees. Yeah, I mean, it was great. Now today, we're likely going to stop in the 40s across much of the viewing area. So, look, you get these days in April where it's just crummy, and that's what it's going to be as we head through the next several days. So I hope you enjoyed yesterday's warmth at 68, because today, somewhere in the 40s, and there will be some scattered showers around through the morning and into the afternoon, and some of that rain will become a little bit steadier as we head into the afternoon. Now, winds have shifted northerly as opposed to yesterday when we were gusting out of the south. And, you know, I had a sneaky suspicion that we were going to, warm up pretty nicely. Yesterday we were forecasting 64, and at noontime I was like, you know what? I know what's going to happen. We're going to get a southwest wind, downsloping sun, and boom, sure enough, 68 degrees. Not so today, though, in the 40s. So here's a look at first warning satellite and Doppler radar, and what we're noticing this morning are these kind of peppered showers across much of the viewing area here, and especially to the south. That has a lot to do with a stationary boundary that's kind of draped over the region, and a lot of times with stationary weather fronts you get these little impulses that track along these weather fronts, and that's exactly what we'll have in store for you today. And each time one of those comes through will enhance the rain showers. So picking future track up at noon, some scattered showers likely around at that point, but watch as we head into the afternoon. Here comes some steadier rain. So for the evening commute, it should be raining across much of the viewing area. Towanda, Wellsboro, Corning, Bath, Watkins Glen, Ithaca, all getting a little wet here as we head towards 5 o'clock. And overnight tonight, showers and some drizzle around, and into Wednesday. Showers, some mist and drizzle around in the morning. Steadier rain develops into Wednesday afternoon, and Wednesday could be a day where some of the higher elevations, northern tier, Finger Lakes, have a little bit of wintry mix. Some sleet or graupel, which is a form of soft hail. Pick it up and it disintegrates in your hand. So we'll be watching for that potential coming up tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon. And Thursday, the beat goes on. More of the same with scattered showers and temperatures in the 50s, but better weather, at least temperature-wise, heading into Friday into the weekend. Showers, some thunder around Friday ahead of a cold front. A little bit cooler Saturday with developing sunshine, but lots of sun Sunday at 59, and the April sun should boost us to 67 by Monday. Ross?
If we can just get through those storms this week, it looks like good prospects on the way for the weekend.
Kind of damp for the next several days.
Yeah, but clearing on the weekend.
That's right.
All right, thanks, Craig. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Ross DiMattei. Have a great day.